Now share. What nationality do you really look like? What do we have here? What are the algorithms saying this time around? I don't know. We will look into these things. Nationality do you really look like? Okay, so here we go. We have what appears to be Germany, Brazil, Ukraine, I believe España, the other symbol could be off to one side, and that's probably the UK. Although it could be a few others that have the Union Jack in the upper left corner. Interesting. You click on it to play it, at least here in the States, you get these flags, which are Venezuela, United Arab Emirates, Iran, Lebanon, Kuwait, Iraq, Bahrain, Jordan, North Korea, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, and Vietnam. Just an interesting choice. Those are all, except for Venezuela. The rest are considered Asian countries, and except for Vietnam, that's North Korea. North Korea, Vietnam. The rest are Middle Eastern. Doesn't bother me, but I just wonder why the algorithm chose those. Very interesting, isn't it? Someone's being silly. You know what they say about stirring the S-pot? You might have to lick the spoon. When I hear people say, "Oh my God, did you hear what Taylor said about Kanye?" I want to reply and say, "Oh my God, did you hear about the 350,000 troops and 20,000 tanks in Saudi Arabia gearing up for war that could potentially destroy humanity?" How about 7.3 billion? Closer to 100 billion people who have actually lived thus far. Fixing to fall for the biggest scam ever pulled, thinking that the Mr. Nobody story has validity of any kind, because the cosmic fishbowl is an illusion. The third eye is not meant to perceive in this realm other than what they have perceived. It's meant for the next realm. We have it, but it isn't going to see what it's meant to see yet. The Bible is the Word of God, although man has had his hand in it, and he used the hand of man to write it. There are many evidences that prove God wrote it. Here is what I am saying. The book of Enoch is the book for the final generation that we are in now. The book of Jasher and the book of Jubilees will explain what I am about to show you. God created the angels. He created humans. He created the animals. Those are the primary life forms in the universe. There is the division between earthbound and heavenly realm, or the cosmic realm, and what we consider the 3D realm of matter, the physical realm. There are multiple levels of consciousness. That aside, let us continue. Okay, God's creation. The angels, above the gray line, heavenly realm. Humans and animals, below the gray line, earthly realm. The physical realm, not the cosmic realm. Somehow there's interaction. But humans and animals are on the same planet together. Okay, that's the triangle that God created. So the fallen ones, the fallen angels spoke of in the book of Enoch, who mixed with humans once physically before the flood through direct procreation with humans in the old-fashioned way, created the original titans or demigods. Later it was done through genetic manipulations, the human hybrids that were made. And animals also were created, which may represent some of the demigods and other gods that we know of. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent one, and perhaps the mythical creatures of old, hybrids of humans and animals. Some of the cryptids which may have been found. Cryptids, rather, which may have been found. And this is the unholy trinity of things that were not meant to be. It is for these reasons that the flood occurred. This was the sin that was continually going on. All DNA had been infected, save for one man. Punishment spoken of in the book of Enoch that the fallen ones would receive would be to watch their children die by killing each other. I believe that is the battle in Genesis 14, where the giant hybrid kings fought and destroyed each other, whose carcasses may very well lay at the bottom of the Dead Sea. This too will one day be revealed. Is this how things were? I don't know, but it's something to think about. Check it out, please. Another glimpse. What can be said, then, for the sacred union, which points to God, and the unholy union, which points away from God, although that it thinks it embodies God? This one here has more to do, this false trinity has more to do with the story I was telling about the hybrids, the Nephilim, the offspring of the fallen. Oh my, well that really confuses things now. That's what the world's come to, though, hasn't it? Somehow these may sometimes relate. Truly happened to get here. Led to a good deal of, well, we'll say diversity. 3D ambigram. Truth is relative and difficult depending on one's perspective, and I get that, I understand that, but the truth is what it is, and we can't change that. But we should educate ourselves to try and understand it. For what we think to be true turn out to be false. I couldn't find the other symbol that I wanted, but I will keep looking. In the meantime, stay educated, and God bless you all. Don't ask the right questions. I'm sure that you won't get the right answers. So start asking the right questions, and the answers will come.